Hi everyone, this is Marina and you're watching my monthly forecast video for Aquarius for February 2017. It's going to be a very important month for all of us, but especially for you Aquarius because we have solar and a lunar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse is in your own sign, so it will affect you very strong and personally. We're going to discuss this topic in this video, so watch it if you want to find out more. But before that, let's start with the beginning of the month and the 3rd of February, when we have Venus entering Aries in your 3rd house. It's going to be a more important transit of Venus than the usual ones, because Venus is going to stay in Aries for the next 2 months. The reason for this, or even more than 2 months, but the reason for this is that Venus is going to be retrograde in Aries, and most of the time it will be in Aries. So it means that it's going to be a really strong and important influence for you, especially regarding the area of 3rd house. 3rd house is about our communication with others, our contacts with friends or with other people, about signing contracts, about generally communicating and sharing thoughts and ideas. So Venus in 3rd house can make this area of your life more harmonious. Everything which is happening in this area can bring you more joy and satisfaction. So it means that your daily communication can be more pleasant. You may have the opportunity to communicate more with friends, especially with female friends. So also this can be very good for signing contracts or taking certain decisions about earning money, because Venus is also related with our personal resources. After that, on the 5th, we have Jupiter turning retrograde in your 9th house. Jupiter is going to be stationary a few days before and after that, so this is the time when you can feel the influence of the transit stronger than usual. It means that something important might happen in the area of your education or with your future and long-term goals and plans. Also for people who are planning to travel abroad or to immigrate and relocate, this transit of Jupiter actually can be very important. Jupiter is going to turn retrograde, which means that something old might happen or might occur back in your life. Like an old idea, previous plan, something which you have forgotten or postponed, now can be important and actual in your life again. Be sure that you have checked the exact degree. Jupiter is retrograde, is stationary around the 23rd to 24th degree in Libra. So check if you have a planet or a cusp of a house around these degrees, because in this case the influence is even more important and stronger for you. After that, on the 7th, we have Mercury entering Aquarius, which is your 1st house. So this is an important transit because it affects you, your personality, your behavior, your way of communication and representing yourself. And Mercury in 1st house is very supportive to share your ideas with others, to attract their attention, especially until the 18th, because when we have also the Sun in your 1st house. You may notice that people are more willing to pay attention on your ideas, on your actions, that you are capable to take the concrete actions related with your ideas. That's a very productive time to think about certain things, to make plans or to travel or to find important information. After that, on the 11th, we have a full moon and a lunar eclipse on the 23rd degree in Leo and Aquarius, which for you is in your 7th and 1st house. So it's a full moon and lunar eclipse at the same time. It's really important time for you, especially regarding the area of your relationships and also your personal actions, your activities. You may need to change something in this area, or it can be a time of a culmination of your relationship or your personal activities and plans, your way of communication with others. This is the time when you can set free from something which is no longer useful, like an unhealthy relationship or a marriage which is already dead, or something which is no longer helpful and useful for you. Very important month, but also it's possible to feel the influence during the next 6 months, in some cases even 3 years. The most important is to check if you have a planet or a cusp of a house around the 23rd degree of Leo or Aquarius. If that is your case, then the influence of the lunation and the eclipse is going to be much stronger for you and longer actually. So after that, we have on the 18th the Sun entering Pisces and your second house. So if the first half of the month was more about your personal activities, your ability to attract attention, to reveal your potential and talents, then right now after the 18th, it's more about focusing on your resources and finances. You can take certain decisions, you can change something, find new activities that can increase your income, or in some way you need to be focused on this area. Also on the 25th of February we have Mercury entering Pisces and your second house. So Mercury in second house makes this area even more important. You may need to think about this, find some new ideas how to earn money, or put an order in your expenses and finances. The positive influence of Mercury in second house can be related with some new ideas about earning money, about changing your financial situation, making some kind of improvement, and so on. And finally, on the 26th, we have also a new moon and a solar eclipse on the 9th degree in Pisces. Again, it falls in your second house. So it's a new moon and solar eclipse at the same time. The solar eclipses are really important because they activate the house in our horoscope and makes it really accentuated for the next at least 6 months, in some cases 3 years. You really need to be focused on your financial situation and find some new ways to earn money or change something in this area of your life. Second house is also related with all kinds of resources, including our physical balance, our energetical balance. So this is a time when you can find some new ways to improve your energetic balance. Also, you need to be more focused and paying attention on your health, because second house is also very important for this. So it's a very important month for you generally, especially regarding the area of your personal actions and plans and relationships from one side. And the other thing which is really important for you is your finances. So plan your ways, plan your actions in this way that you can benefit from the lunations. But if you want to start concrete actions, it would be better to wait after the eclipses, because the eclipses are not a really positive time to start something. You can take the decisions, make the plans, but wait a little bit before you take the concrete actions. So these were the most important planetary influences during February for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will wait for you next month again.